Judy meeting with Nick plays a key role in her growth as a character and in helping her overcome her flaws, but in this video, we look at what might have happened if she never changed her ways and never got better, and for that to work, we have to set aside the idea of her ever crossing paths with Nick.
Alright, get in here. Okay, oh you bunnies, you're so emotional. There we go, deep breath.
In the story we all know, Judy's journey really turns on her big realization that the world isn't as simple as her anyone can be anything poster made it seem. She's a good bunny at heart, full of drive and optimism, but she carries some bias deep inside. This comes from her family, who raised her with those same prejudices against foxes and other predators. She's not like them in how openly she thinks, but those ideas still linger in her background.
Foxes are the worst.
Actually, your father does have a point there. It's in their biology. Remember what happened with Gideon Gray?
When I was 9, Gideon Gray was a jerk who happened to be a fox. I know plenty of bunnies who are jerks.
Sure, yeah, we all do, absolutely.
She holds on to the belief that the world is straightforward, that everyone can just get along if they try hard enough, and she keeps that outlook for a good stretch of the film. When she first spots Nick, she instantly pegs him as a shady fox up to no good, the kind who's probably about to pull off something criminal.
Hey, watch where you're going, fox.
She tells herself she's not prejudiced, that she doesn't have those biases, yet she still packs fox repellent just in case. Her actions show she's not as open-minded as she wants to believe. The way Judy acted early on set her up for real disappointment and frustration down the line. No one on the police force took her seriously at first. Most of them stereotyped her right back because of her small size, seeing her as too tiny and cute to handle real police work.
Life isn't some cartoon musical where you sing a little song and your insipid dreams magically come true. So let it go.
She was so eager to jump in and help others, to make a difference, but she couldn't face her own shortcomings or admit where she fell short. That stubbornness made her vulnerable. She would have been the perfect useful idiot for someone like Bellwether to manipulate, pulling her strings without her even noticing. Think about it, Judy wouldn't have gotten far in the missing mammals case without Nick's help, street smarts, and connections. In this scenario where they never meet, she'd be working totally alone. She made that deal with Chief Bogo. If she didn't crack the case in 48 hours, she'd quit the force and go home.
I will give you 48 hours.
Yes!
That's 2 days to find Emmett Otterton.
Okay.
But you strike out. You resign.
Oh. Okay. Deal.
Without Nick, that's exactly what would happen. She'd hit dead end after dead end, burn out, and have no choice but to resign. Picture her heading back to the farm where she grew up, frustrated and defeated, with all her big dreams in pieces. She'd probably settle into life there, helping with the family carrots or whatever, but carrying that bitterness inside. And the saddest part? None of the beautiful growth we saw in the actual story would ever take place. She wouldn't learn to see past her biases, challenge her simple view of the world, or become the stronger, wiser officer she became. It's a really tough what-if to picture, because it robs her of that inspiring arc that made her story so powerful. That's why Nick means so much to Judy's story. He's the one who steps up and challenges her right when she's off base. He calls out her mistakes, pushes back on her actions, and forces her to take a hard look at herself, helping her see that she was acting like a real jerk without even realizing it. That moment of clarity makes her want to learn from it and do better, and that's the real beauty of how she develops.
You were right all along. I really am just a dumb bunny.
There we go, deep breath.
I was planning to touch on her role in the second film, but honestly, if she never met Nick and never grew from those early flaws, she wouldn't even still be on the police force. Without that growth, she'd have quit after failing the missing mammals case, just like we talked about before, so none of those events in the second movie would have played out at all. And if you think about it further, the Linksley family would likely keep their grip on things tight since neither Judy nor Nick would be around to shake things up or expose them. Zootopia would just stay stuck in the same old power structure, with the Linksleys calling the shots as always. On top of that, The city itself would turn into an even darker place without Judy there to stand in the way. Bellwether would have pulled off her whole plan without a hitch, succeeding in pushing all the predators out of Zootopia and completely marginalizing them from society. No one else steps up like Judy does, no clever fox partner, no determined bunny cop, so she'd face zero real opposition and get exactly what she wanted, dividing the city for good. It's a wild twist when you view the whole story from this angle, imagining Judy stuck as that naive version of herself who never changes her ways and never crosses paths with Nick. In the actual story, her journey doesn't just stop at becoming a better cop. Along the way, she starts developing real feelings for Nick, that slow-building connection we all notice. We don't know yet if the franchise will explore that romance more in the third film, but given the hints, it's very likely they will.